I've always been interested in sexual wellness, just generally speaking, because I grew up in the Midwest in the United States, where it tends to be a little more conservative, and we didn't talk about sex very much. And not talking about sex just made me more curious about what was out there and why we didn't talk about it, because it seemed kind of important. So that was my focus when I was going through college, and I have a background in sculpture originally. Started learning how to do mold making and casting, like making different, like reproducing different objects. And it was around that time when I was also starting to experiment more with my sexuality, and I was buying vibrators. And I quickly discovered, like, before this is before Lilo or Jimmy Jane or a bunch of the more design-centric products were more prominent. I quickly discovered that a lot of the products were lacking in different ways, where it was either the quality was questionable, or it felt embarrassing to own it, or it was uncomfortable or impractical to use. So the thought occurred to me, like, pretty early on, of, hey, maybe I could make a vibrator. Like, maybe I could make something myself, because I know how to, do mold making and casting and stuff like that, but maybe I could do it myself. So at the time, I actually ran by similar questions, like, oh, can I cast with silicone? Or can I do this with my art professors? But silicone, at least for a college student in art, was pretty expensive to work with. So I wasn't able to do that at the time, but I still kept on exploring different aspects of sexuality, especially female sexuality, through my art. So fast forward to after college, and after just, this whole, like, all these ideas were still lingering. I had taken some engineering and design courses that were spurring new ideas to help me think about, like, hey, maybe instead of doing art, I could make products, and products that could help people. Maybe products in the sexual wellness space, because there's a lot there that we can do to help people. That's where things started to build up towards Lioness, where it's like, hey, we can make a product, we can make a vibrator that can help women in some way. And eventually it became what it is now, which is a vibrator that helps women learn more about their own bodies.